What is going on, everyone? This is Cameron back with just a quick little friendly reminder video of what Cameron's Non-Judgment Fellowship does. So I just wanted to clarify a couple of things that I've noticed. When people ask me for resources, I just want to make this very clear. I can give you emergency resources and assist you with filling out paperwork or whatever you need. Trying to get you an emergency shelter, or help you file something, or something of that sort. Like, I can help you with processes and stuff. However, and I can give you numbers to emergency finances services and stuff like that. However, what my ministry does not do and will not do is give free money. My ministry is designed to give you free resources. However, me personally, I will not be giving money out of my personal income or allowing people to stay with me in my home. Those are things that I will not do. That is not what my ministry is for. My ministry is to assist with getting you emergency resources so they can assist you in getting you long-term help. Again, I am more than happy to help fill out any paperwork that I can, help give you job resources, help give you emergency finance services, homeless shelter, things like that. However, I just want to say again, as me personally, as founder of this ministry, I cannot and will not give out free money from my income to assist. This is a free resource ministry. I am not here to be giving my personal finances out to anyone. I'm here to offer you free emergency assistance. However, if those resources, if you cannot use them or something of that sort, I want to apologize in advance. But if those resources do not accept you, I offer you my condolences, and I offer you prayers, and I pray that God's grace will find you. But if you choose not to use the free resources that my ministry gives, or if those resources do not accept you, I just want to say I will be praying for you and praying God's grace finds you. But again, I cannot force anyone to take these resources. I cannot control what the rules are for the resources. I can only give them out. That is what my ministry does. It gives out free resources. This isn't a ministry to where me as a person, I'm going to be giving out my income or anything of that sort. That is not what this ministry is for. This is not Cameron giving out his personal money or letting you stay with him, anything of that sort. This is strictly a giving free resources ministry that does not include me giving out my personal finances or my personal space. And I mean that in the gentlest way possible, but I just wanted to make sure that we were clear on that, that came out across as clear. And I do understand, in closing, I do totally, completely understand. It's hard out there. I totally get it. I'm struggling just a bit too. I know you're thinking, well, Cameron, you're working. You have 2 jobs, da-da-da. Yes, that is true. But that doesn't mean I don't struggle some. And I know we all struggle out there in this life. But unfortunately, you have to trust in our government. You have to trust in the resources that are given. And you have to want help. You have to want resources. You have to want to get a job. You have to want to work. You have to want to give things. You can't just come up to somebody and ask them for money. You can't just sit on the street corner and expect to be handed things. And again, you can't expect me to give you my personal money or space. My ministry will give you help and emergency help, but it does not come from me. It comes from government resources. Again, this comes from the government. This does not come from me as a person or me as an individual. It comes from the government. You have to want to use the resources. If you choose not to use the resources, or for some reason something about those resources doesn't help, again, I just want to iterate, I will pray for you and pray that God's grace finds you, and we'll try to find as many resources for you as possible. But you have to want the help and resources. Lord, I just want to pray for those that are listening to this currently, that you would be having your hand on them, and that you would help them be able to use the resources that are given. I pray, Lord, that for those of us that are doing your work, Lord, around our community and the churches around the world, that they would be able to provide shelter, long-term and or short-term shelter, emergency finances, things of that nature. I pray that people would be able to use the resources that we as a community and as a church give them to move on to something long-term and to live safe lives. Thank you for your grace, Lord, and thank you for your Son's death on the cross for us, and thank you that your love for us never fails. Again, guys, I know I typically don't do videos on a Wednesday, but just wanted to kind of reiterate what my ministry was about. And I am still open to meet with you via phone call, virtually. Again, I do have all forms. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you want to meet with me that way, I also have Slack. I have Teams. I have Skype. So I am open to all forms of communication. But again, this ministry is not Cameron giving out his personal income or housing. This is Cameron giving free resources that are government approved. So I do thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. Take care.